Hello everyone, and welcome to the second round of the best of three between Rooster and RoNeStar. In the last round, we saw Rooster controlling the map very efficiently and keeping RoNeStar from even attempting to take a third. When he took his fourth, he had plenty of minerals to overwhelm and dominate his opponent. So, let's do our player introductions over, and we're doing a very quick probe moving out. Let's see what he does. But up in the upper right hand corner, wearing the pink war paint, we have RoNeStar. And in the upper left hand corner of Habitation Station, wearing the blue war paint, we have Rooster, who has a 1-0 lead over his opponent. We have a proxy pylon going here down into third, and a drone scouting out. Are we going to see RoNeStar commit to a proxy gateway timing? And how will Rooster react? I believe a quick spawning pool and a whole string of spine crawlers will be sufficient to handle any early zealot harassment. We may see a very short game and a very quick conclusion to this first round of the losers bracket at the Philadelphia StarCraft League. A little bit of trash talk coming out from our RoNeStar player. As the drone retreats, knowing that something fishy is going on and he needs to do something about it. First zealot being chrono boosted out. Spawning pool getting completed. But will it be enough? Overlord reaching the Protoss base, realizing that he is neither building more probes or chrono boosting his Nexus. Sorry, brain didn't work. He has not scouted this yet, but I'm pretty sure he knows it's coming. First zealot's going to become rushing in. Let's see if he has what it takes to make the Zerg player pay. We have 3 spine crawlers going down right away. The zealot starts hacking away at that. They're going to try and get a surround on him. If he can micro, he can get some good kills here on these drones. Looks like the drones are going for a surround. Zerglings are here. The drones can go back to work, and the spine crawlers should take care of everything. Zealot gets in the corner with 2 more zealots coming in. They'll be able to take care of these Zerglings, but they'll probably lose a zealot for their efforts. Spine crawlers are seconds away from finishing, and that is more than enough to clean up 3 zealots. They will have to retreat. 1 zealot goes down. Zerglings streaming across the map into the undefended main base of RoNeStar. And what does RoNeStar do at this point besides retreat with his zealots and hope for the best? Unless he can get up a critical mass of zealots and push in to end the game very quickly, unlikely. Zerglings are moving into the mineral line of the Protoss player. The Protoss player is now no longer mining at all, while he is navigating around trying to get a good surround on these Zerglings and hopefully push them out of his base. On the back of this, the Zealots are moving out from the proxy gateways and moving into the Zerg's base. I think he's hoping that without the micro, while he's focusing on the micro in the main base, he won't be watching his main base, and these zealots will get some work done. They got some Zergling kills, but is that enough? How many units have been lost here for these players? The work supply is showing a discrepancy. We have 4 kills by these Zerglings on the probes, and the zealots are still just standing in the Zerg base, chilling out, not really doing a whole awful lot. The Zerglings are running around, keeping the probes from getting the mining time they need to get the Protoss player back into this game. In the meantime, the Zerg player is getting all of the mining he needs and popping a Roach Warren that will swiftly deal with any Zealots. These Zerglings have been so worth their money. They have kept the economy for RoNeStar in shambles, and he is barely even mining minerals. A very, very strong micro game coming out of Rooster to answer this cheese. We have about 8 zealots going in, but it doesn't look like they're going in together. 9 zealots, and still these 2 zerglings are making life miserable for the pink Protoss player. Roach Warren finishing. Zergling speed coming out. 2 roaches right away. We still have 8 zealots hanging out and 1 zealot running home for some reason. A very interesting game, to say the least. Now RoNeStar is down in workers and is going to start harvesting. Zealots are rushing in. They catch a spine crawler, not burrowed. Will get an easy kill on that, but now he has to play the dancing game with the Zerglings to see if he can get a good engagement and a good concave and not get surrounded, especially up against those spine crawlers. With the range of the roaches working in favor of Rooster, he is just going to dance around and make RoNeStar regret this decision immensely. RoNeStar zealots are still moving around in the natural, which means the Zergling cannot take the natural, but I don't think he wants to at this point. Sorry about that, I had to get a drink of water. Zergling's moving into the main base of the Protoss player to try and get him some more probes. At the moment, only 13 probes working for the Protoss player. This Zealot trading very well against these Zerglings. We've seen how powerful 2 of Rooster's Zerglings can be against his Protoss opponent. Rooster moving out and taking a second base and starting to put these roaches up against the Zealots. Now the roaches are not on creep, so they cannot micro very well. They're not going to trade nearly as effectively as they should if they were on creep, but they are keeping RoNeStar distracted while these Zerglings do work. Zergling does work in the main base, and the one Zealot just stands there with his back turned, acting like he doesn't see a thing. He's apparently been paid off. He's got his union fees, and he can't do a thing until he gets message down from up top. Oh, he finally gets in. He takes out the Zergling, cleaning up the harassment in his line. More Zealots coming out, and more roaches to answer. If we can see some creep sped here in the natural, Rooster will be very happy in his position. Probes being chrono boosted out back in the main base to hopefully get him back onto a stable economy and get a foothold back in this game. Roach is moving up against the Zealots. They pick off a Zealot, they go for 2, and they back up before they get surrounded on. They pick off a 3rd. Aiming for a 4th, got him whittled down very well. 4th goes down, and the probe that is there with it. A Stalker comes out, which is apparently enough to chase off these RoNeStar calls GG, and Rooster takes the first round of the winner's match 2-0. Good game, guys.